Hello and welcome to Two Blokes from Blighty. Tim, we've just finished recording the episode. You're still looking into things in the episode.
I found a guy with a toilet snorkel.
Do you think? How do you think this went?
You weren't a fan of it. I liked it.
This descended very quickly into madness. There's going to be a lot of visual aids, so I'd recommend if you are on the audio, find a way to do video. I'll make sure I upload a video copy of this to YouTube. But Tim, what was your favourite part of the episode?
I really liked your story about how you nearly got murdered.
Yeah, my story about how I got murdered for a chair, nearly got murdered for a chair, is good shit. So that's fun. I really liked the chicken of the sea.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Big fan of the chicken of the sea?
Chicken of the sea, and stick around to hear what that's about. Stick around to hear more about it and how Tim is going to get punched in the face.
For doing my job.
Well, you know, some say doing your job.
Yeah.
This is 2 weeks. This is 2 weeks from Blighty. 2 weeks from what, Tim? 2 weeks from Wednesday.
Next good episode.
Don't hold out much for next week's. See you in the episode.
Bye.
Don't say bye.
Hello, this is Tim from Two Blokes from Blighty, and I'm joined as usual by my lovely brother, Joey Fitz. Hello, Joey.
Hello, Tim. How are you?
I am okay. How are you? I'm better than I was last week, where I was sick, and now I'm not as sick.
But you are a little bit sick still.
I'm still a little sneezy, a little sniffly, but I'm over the worst.
Really, I've still got a little cough.
A little,
just a little. But it's okay. We move, we ball. How you been for the last week, Tim?
Good. I've had one fucking song in my head all week, and it's the dumbest thing, and I'm hoping you've seen it. Have you seen the guy who does the cover of You're Beautiful by James Blunt, but he does it as if he were a grown tube?
No, but I've seen a guy who did it in the style of lots of different singers, and Grown Tube was one of them.
Hang on. That's the same guy, because then someone was like, I want a full version of this. You're Beautiful.
No, I don't want to hear it.
Well, I'm just going to send it to you.
Don't give me editing. I don't want to hear it. Don't give me editing. Also, it's just going to go...
Yeah, but it sounds good.
No, but I don't want to hear it.
I'm just going to send it to you
not living your memey hellscape.
For afterwards. There you go.
Cool. Tim.
Welcome.
I've had some comments this week. People wondering what your secret is.
I've had messages asking what my secret is. We ain't telling.
No, I don't think we should. I think it should be a whole long-running joke, because I think it'll be a while before you can tell people based on your criteria.
What do you mean based on my criteria? What does that add?
Well, you said that you're not going to tell anyone until it's available and out and
or at
out
least
there in the world.
About to be out. Yeah.
Huh?
Until it's about to be out, about to be released.
Well, that makes it a bit easier. That's sad.
Yeah.
I don't
Build
like
a pipe.
it.
You don't like it? Build a pipe.
Do a what?
Build a pipe.
Oh, I thought you said build a pipe.
Build a pipe.
I thought, why are you building pipes?
Is this what it's like in a nursing home?
I think it is.
Do you remember?
Do you remember? Back
my grandson visited me.
Doris, that was 6 weeks ago. Tim, what have you done in the last few days?
Worked. I've had a very quiet week this week.
You have a fun customer that you told me about yesterday.
But yeah, I had a guy who threatened to punch me in the face and shoot me because he couldn't go through his security checks on his account at work.
So it was his fault.
Completely his fault. He couldn't go through any of the account security checks and was getting mad at me and said he was going to fine me and shoot me and punch me in the face.
Wait, hold on. Clarification needed here. Did he say he's going to shoot you and then punch you in the face, or did he say he's going to punch you in the face and shoot you?
He didn't provide an order. There wasn't a and then, but his words were, I'm going to find you and shoot you, and then towards the end of the conversation, I'm going to punch you in the face.
See,
he called someone else up a couple of seats down from me today at work and said he was going to bash their head in.
Sounds like you should just stop giving this guy your business.
I think that is the plan, but I'm not the one who makes that decision.
Didn't you say that you've had a customer threaten to blow up your office?
Yes, his account got terminated immediately.
I wonder why.
Yeah, I wonder.
It's almost like
And then he called
terrorist
up.
threats are
A bad thing.
unacceptable.
But like he called up and then raised a complaint. I had to deal with his complaint being like, "Why? I did nothing wrong." And then I had to listen to his call and be like, "Yeah, I thought me being erring on the side of caution and having a little bit of faith in people. Thought maybe our AI transcript, because we use AI transcripts for summaries and next steps and whatever. Maybe that has just misinterpreted the phone conversation, and maybe there was something that's been misconstrued. No, I listened to the call, loud and clear. I will fucking blow up your office. It was his words.
Some angry people.
We have some very angry people at work. I don't want to deal with them. Thank you.
Just don't.
You just click.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, you're going through a tunnel.
Sorry, you're going through a tunnel. Very good. Very, very good. Tim,
Joe, you've been teasing me with a story all week.
I have a hell of a story for you.
Okay.
So, Tim, you and the eagle-eyed listeners might notice something different about the room I'm sat in.
There's the gingerbread man's off the wall.
Well, he's down there, but that's not it. He was there last week.
More plants.
Nope.
More lighting.
Nope.
Well, I can't see the whole frame of your camera, so I don't know if it's
Well, I can tell you what is different is in the frame of my camera.
a spray bottle by the plants.
Nope.
Your chair.
My chair.
So you've got a new chair. Okay.
I have, but that's not the story. That would be a boring story.
Don't tell me about the time I found a chair.
No, tell me about that before I tell you my story.
When I was living, I might want to edit his name out. I don't know what's his name on the podcast. When I was living with my brother when I first moved to Bristol, he and I just went out for a drive around Christmas one time, and someone left an office chair out the front of their building, and I was like, I'd like that. And his now wife was like, don't bring shit home, and I was like, I won't. And then I went out that evening and pushed the chair all the way back to the house, and then I cleaned it and used it for about 4 years, and it was good.
You brought shit home.
No, it was a good chair. I need a new chair.
Okay, fair enough. So
it was held up with a bit of wood, so that's probably why it was thrown out.
What?
You know the central middle bit where you can like raise and lower the thing? It was held up with a bit of wood zip tied to the pillar.
Did you say? Sorry, you said you didn't bring shit home, but
other than that, it was a perfectly functional chair.
Yes, but that is a pretty integral part of it, Tim.
It happened to be the right height for me. It was like a Cinderella's slipper, but for my arse.
You are unbelievable sometimes.
What?
Listener, if you have stomached Tim's bullshit story by now, tell us in our Discord, is it reasonable and for Tim to say that his chair, quote, that is held up by wood is not shit?
It was the right height and the chair was perfectly fine. It was a good chair.
Shit. You found it outside a house, pushed it home, and it was held up by wood.
It was good. Good chair.
Shit is what it was. Right, so my chair.
Anyway, your story, yes.
The chair I had was a gaming chair that I bought from someone on Facebook Marketplace. It was about 15 quid.
Can I get your thoughts on gaming chairs?
Well, this isn't a gaming chair. It is much more comfy.
This is what I've been saying for anyone who has been getting into PC gaming. Do not get a gaming chair.
Yeah,
get an office chair that is designed to be sat in for hours, not one that looks like a race seat.
This office chair is the shit. It's so nice.
I would love a new office chair.
Well, the person I bought this one had a spare. If you want to come and get it, but you might change your mind when I tell you the rest of the story.
Okay.
But let me go back. So let's rewind to 2 days ago. This chair that I had, right? So there was the gaming chair shaped like a racing seat because I got to go fast. The tubes inside of it had taken a battering from the person that I bought it from. So
for the lifting mechanism, you mean, or
no, just the frame of it.
Oh, I see, like the structure of it.
Yeah. So one side was like there was a broken pole inside. It was falling down. It didn't have any effect on the chair. I thought it was all right. It's only 15 quid. It's only a stopgap chair.
Would that not like feel particularly uncomfortable in the parts that it's sticking in?
Well, no, because it folded down outwards. So
I
it
see.
was away from my ass, Tim.
I see.
But part of this battering meant that there was, I don't know what they'd done to it. They must have run it over or something. But there were bits of the frame that were flattened, right? And they were hollow tubes. And one of those bits was on the arm. where it connected to the chair. And when I stood up on Monday night, I put my arms on the seat like the old man that I am and used my arms to help me stand up. And I went, ugh! And then as I did that, the arm snapped.
Great.
And it snapped so badly that it folded underneath the chair. So if we had recorded on Monday night, I would have been recording in a seat with one arm on it. Easy in and out access. I know, clever. So I thought, I don't want this anymore after about 10 seconds, and thought, I'm going to go find an office chair. Now, gaming chairs are expensive, right? Office chairs are not.
No, they are really not.
One of the joys.
Yeah.
So I did what I did last time. I thought, I'm going to go on Facebook Marketplace. Bless you, Tim.
Thank you.
I'm going to zoom in on that for the visual listeners.
Thanks.
No problem. I said, I'm going to go and get an office chair. And I found this listing for this chair, and I thought, oh, that looks comfy. Only £30, and it's Marketplace, so I'm going to haggle. No, well, I offered 20. She said, no problem. I probably should have gone lower. And she said, can you come tonight? Yeah, no problem, I'll come tonight. So I went. I've got to get the message from this person. Sorry, 1 second.
That's all right.
Edit. Oh no, where's it gone? She blocked me.
What do you mean?
I can't find the message. No, she's blocked me. Anyway, I have some accompanying photos of what I'm going to show you. So get ready with your WhatsApp. I'll put them on the screen for our listeners. I arrived at the location that she'd sent me. It was a 20-minute drive from my house. No problem. When I get there, it's an industrial estate.
Okay.
It's 8 o'clock at night, so it's pitch black. And this industrial estate is a really long road. I reckon if you walked it, it'd probably take you half an hour to walk.
Wow.
It's really long. She only gave me the postcode. She didn't tell me where she was.
Right.
So I messaged her and said, hi, I'm at the postcode. Where can I find you? She said, where are you? So I shared my location. And she said, continue down the road until you see the fire.
The fire?
The fire. And I said, well, that's a bit dodgy. I didn't say that. I said it to myself. I thought, that's a bit dodgy. She said, till you see the fire, keep going past the fire, we're on the left. So I started to drive, and I was driving for 3-4 minutes, right? Do this industrial estate until I saw this site that I've sent you on WhatsApp.
That's a fire. That's a big fire.
And
It
there
looks
was shit everywhere, Tim.
It looks like a back street of Chernobyl that you're in.
Yes. And as I got closer, this is what the fire looked like. Now, bear in mind, this is a scrapyard as well. So the cars that are on the right, there's only a couple of them in that photo. But there was probably 20 cars, like stripped down for parts. Bits of these cars all over the road. And this fire, that I'm not joking, was twice the height of me.
Right, okay.
It was massive.
It looks like a huge fire.
So, we carry on. I think, fucking hell, I've got to drive right near that fire to get past. Because the road kept going. The road kept going beyond that, and she said we're the last one. So I start driving down. I'm sharing my location with her, so she knows I'm on the way. And I can hear this country music blasting in this estate.
Have you found a hootenanny?
Well, but I actually think what I found was something more like Deliverance, is what the photos looked like. It was fucking terrifying. This fire's going, this massive industrial estate that was miles from anywhere, and they're fucking, it's like not happy-go-lucky country music, it's like, come here, squeal piggy music.
Oh my god.
And I get to the point where I'm going to drive past the fire, and when I start to drive past it, I can feel the heat of this fire like I'm stood next to it.
Oh, damn.
So I thought, I'm not fucking staying in the car doing this. So I reverse back. And when I do that, I can see out of the darkness in front of me a phone torchlight running towards the car.
What the fuck?
So I kept reversing, like, oh, fuck this. And I pulled over because the person stopped. And then I saw, like, the phone screen go to someone's face. Click, 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 click. Don't drive down here. That was the message from the person.
Okay,
So
what horror film are you in?
I get out and I go, are you the person I'm getting this chair from? And she said, yes, yes, that's me. Sorry, these are our neighbours. This is the smallest fire they've had in a while.
What the fuck is happening?
So I went round this corner and it was pitch black, Tim. Pitch black apart from the fire. And there is bits of car everywhere. It is no joke like something out of Dead by Daylight.
Oh my god.
And I get round, and these people have a lockup. I think their business is they clear offices, houses, and then they take what's good and sell it.
Not unheard of, sure, yeah.
She said, I told you not to come down here because of our neighbours being assholes. She used a lot of vulgar language about them. We're leaving because they're dickheads, blah, blah, blah. They throw stuff on the floor, and we've had loads of people burst their tyres, and we've had to pay for them. So I get that. Like, it was quite nice. But in the moment, seeing someone running towards me look, in that last photo I sent you, there's like a forklift and some pallets.
Yeah, yeah.
Behind those pallets is where she ran at me from, and I was next to the fire at that point.
Oh my god.
So I get this chair, and I put it in the car, and I leave. And I think at that moment, what I genuinely thought, and I spoke to my neighbour because he was outside when I got back, and I told him, I was like, where the fuck have you been? And I was like, I just think if my son had said to me in a few years, oh, I did this, I'd be like, you're an idiot. Why the fuck are you doing that?
Yeah. Like, that's murder territory.
It definitely is murder territory. So I got a new chair.
That's nice. That's good.
It's a very comfy chair. I'm very happy with it. And yeah, didn't die in the process.
Okay.
So there you go. That's my story that I said. And to be honest with you, Tim, when I put the chair in the car, I sat down in the driver's seat, and I'm not joking. I was sweating. I was like,
from the heat of the fire, from the adrenaline.
Well, from the fear of death, I think mainly. But before I even turn the keys in the car, I text you the words, boy howdy, have I got a story for you on Two Blokes.
Get out of there first. That's what I'd do.
I'm about the content, Tim.
Oh, okay, yeah, everything's content. I did see a guy filming a TikTok. You know those ones where they set up a sign somewhere that's really inconvenient for every other pedestrian, but God knows they have to get their TikTok in, and they're like, can you work out this riddle, or whatever it is?
No, you saw that in the wild?
Yeah, on the way to work today. Because I was meant to work from home today, but my laptop decided to have a complete panic attack over the latest Windows update, and I was sat in IT issues for about 4 hours before my manager was like, I think I need you to come in so IT can look at your laptop. And I was like, okay, fine. So I drove an hour to work for them to go, oh yeah, here's the fix, done. 15 minutes, and then I just had to work in the office for the rest of the day. Thumbs down.
Did you turn it off and on again?
Well, I didn't turn it off and on again. It rebooted several times.
Do you know what I found out about the first ever computer?
Go on.
The first ever computer, and I'm kind of like bastardizing this fact a little bit. It was in London, the first ever computer, and it had massive problems with it being too powerful itself and just killing itself, like midway through whatever someone was doing. And the guy who invented it found out that the biggest power surge happened after, like, X amount of time after they'd rebooted it. So I really like that the most common problem on the first ever computer, the fix was not to turn it off and on again.
Yeah, keep it on.
Keep it on, yeah.
Hmm.
That's it, that was my fact.
Times have changed. One thing I have discovered this week, thanks to you and Alex, Joey, is Arc Raiders.
Great, raiding them arcs.
It's pretty bloody good.
It's pretty fun, isn't it? It's not like games that we normally play.
No, I'm not really into extraction shooters, but
Until
this
now.
I like. Yeah, this I like. It's PvPvE.
PvPvPvPvE.
And you know, the community, pretty friendly, actually, for the most part. I've only been, shot to Swiss cheese a couple of times, but it's, for the most part, pretty friendly.
Nice. Yeah, it's good. I'm
Good.
enjoying it. I think we should stream it this week.
I agree.
Okay.
A big agree.
Well, by the time people hear this, they'll know
We did.
we did.
Yeah,
We
good.
did.
Old
Tim, I
news.
do have to say there was one more thing that I missed off of last week's Two Blokes.
What was it?
In our catch up section.
I just realised how
I
giant my forehead looks when my hair's tied back. Jesus Christ.
Okay, Tim.
Look at it, it's so square.
I've got the same forehead as you. We're
Yeah, but
literally
yours isn't
brothers.
tied back.
Mine is brushed backwards, Tim. Mine is intentionally like this all the time.
Oh, square unit me.
Okay.
I look like a
I
Lego
think you should
piece.
write the word Wembemba. You could have the first billboard on that thing.
Wem, bem, and then my mouth is the O.
No, because then you got Wembemo.
Oh, yeah.
Tim, I forgot to tell you, I met the lovely Dan from Gaming
You
Views in person.
How exciting.
Yeah, it was really, really nice. I went for a day in our London office, and Dan was working from London that day. And my office is very close to the station that he gets the way home, and it's very close to the station that I would get the way home. And I just said, "Do you want to meet up?" The night before, I said, "Are you working in London tomorrow?" He said, "Yep." I went, "Me too." And we said, "Do you want to meet up?" And then there we were. We met up and went for a lovely glass of Pepsi together.
Oh, lovely.
It was nice. Got to meet him in person. It was really, really lovely.
Is he
But
taller or shorter than you?
what do you think?
I'm going to guess taller.
Why'd you guess that? Am I not tall
'cause-
enough for you?
Well, there's always been a long-running joke on this podcast about you with your big boy shoes.
Remember blue shoes. That's because you and Alex are like 6'12".
We're pretty tall.
I'm
I'm a lanky boy, although I've got a goblin belly, so it kind of balances out.
I am just under 6 foot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 4'3".
Sure.
Dan is taller than me.
Ah.
He is taller than me. I would say he's probably the same height as you.
Okay, I'm going to take a shot in that because obviously I've never met either of the Dan Squared in person. I reckon Dan P is taller, and I reckon he is about the same height as Alex.
He's about the same height as you, I just said.
Not Dan P, other Dan, sorry.
You think Dan H is as tall as Alex?
I reckon so. Shot in the
I
dark.
think Dan H is 7.5 foot tall.
Yeah, I reckon he's in line to play Zangief.
Zangief. Yeah, could do. Speaking of those lovely gentlemen, it's
What a transition.
I was practicing, but you fucked it up by
You
pointing
ruined
it.
it by talking about your square head.
So let's play the trailer for Gaming Views. Listen to Gaming Views. Take it away, Dan and Dan.
Welcome to the trailer for Gaming Views. Think of it as the demo level before the real action kicks off.
We're Dan, and every week we're bringing hot takes, breaking news, deep dives, and everything gaming related.
From the biggest headlines to retro classics, hardware breakdowns, and inside scoops on developers, we cover it all.
So level up your gaming knowledge, subscribe to Gaming Views wherever you get your podcasts, and don't miss out.
Big shout out to the lovely Dan Squared.
Dan Squared. Their episode on hacks and breaches was really good this week. Really enjoyed it. Yeah, lovely guys, great podcast. You should definitely check them out. And their YouTube channel. Their YouTube channel is really good. Dan H's editing, video editing and audio editing skills are second to none.
Yeah, a lot of swooshing
Really
sounds when they do screen transitions. Big fan of it.
Whoosh.
Whoosh.
Fucking
Right.
whoosh.
Joey, this week on Two Blokes
Tim.
from Blighty,
Mhm.
we're talking inventions.
We're talking inventions. Now, listener, we need to be real with you here. Believe it or not, Tim and I prepare for these episodes. We told
prepare-
Alex this.
We prepare what the episode's about.
Don't diminish what I'm about to say. We told Alex this today because we're recording another episode with Alex after this one. And Tim said, "Oh, I haven't done my prep yet, but I can do it. Won't take me very long." And Alex seemed genuinely surprised that we prep for these episodes, and I think that's good. It's probably our brand to look like we haven't prepped, but we do prep, and I've shattered that mystique.
Yeah.
Now, at the start of this season, Tim and I got together and we plotted the entire season.
There's going to be
Two Blokes
twists
from
that all
Blighty.
come together in the final episode.
Does it?
Yeah. I'm you in the past.
Wow, what a
I've just ruined the fucking ending.
what a twist! I think
Spoilers. Past me, go fix it.
past you is future me.
Go fix it then.
So we planned these episodes, and I thought of this one, but somehow Tim has ended up hosting it. And the original idea was to bring 2 or 3 insane inventions, but then earlier today, Tim texted and said, "Oh, I've just got a big list. Do you want to go through them?" So I thought that was funnier, and Tim's brain works in ways that I don't understand. So I hope you'll find it funnier too. Tim, what have you found for us?
Well, I'm going to start off with a banger. And I don't know if you want to include pictures in this. I'm going to send you the list over that has the picture. So if you want to include it, you can.
Send me pictures, yeah.
Yeah, cool. So I don't know. The first one I'm going to start off with isn't actually on this list. It's one that I just happen to know. It's a patent, and I've talked about this previously on the podcast, where Sony had a patent where if an advert came on your TV, you could shout the name of the brand at the TV and the advert would go away. And the picture they have in their patent is someone sat watching TV and then they stand up and shout McDonald's at the TV and it goes away.
Do you know what I don't understand about that? Like, yes, it's acknowledging that you've seen the advert. I guess that's the kicker. But how does shouting the word McDonald's on my telly entice me to buy their products?
I guess it's to like check if you're aware of the brand more than anything.
But, like, I can be aware of something and then skip 95% of an advert by shouting the brand name.
I reckon it'd lead to a lot more of those, like, weird ARG-style marketing campaigns.
Just be awful.
All of them, awful. There's also the one where it was a birthing assistant apparatus, where it's like, meant to help women give birth with the centrifuge.
Yeah, we've spoken about this.
Where it just spins the woman round quickly to try and help fling the baby out, I suppose.
Fling that baby.
Yeah. But Joey, the first one I've got, it is called, and I'm sending you the picture on WhatsApp, it's called the hairline brush. It's for people who have a big old bald spot. And basically, it's got a wooden handle with a foam block at the top of it, and a brush that's meant to fit just around your hairline.
I thought it was going to be for, like, big foreheads. I was going to say you could use it, but...
Right now I could, yeah. I mean, just get the fucking foam part on the front of my face. I would like you, Joey.
That's a terrible idea, but I don't think, like... So I have a hairbrush to hand here, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just have this to hand because I'm always brushing my hair.
You've seen Shania Twain into it constantly.
On my forehead, it doesn't hurt. It's not like terrible. So why do you need to have the foam pad? Just use a brush.
So, but the other thing of that as well is if you notice the bristles on that look like they're from a shoe polish brush.
Yeah, they do.
Quite firm. But what I'd like you to do, Joey, is give me a rating of 1 to 5 on how weird it is, and also whether or not you'd buy it.
As someone who is blessed with thick-ass hair...
Thick Irish hair, baby.
Thick-ass ass. No, I would have no need to buy this. And in terms of weirdness, like, I get the idea. It looks like a bald spot brush designed by someone who isn't bald, if you know what I mean. So,
yeah.
Weirdness is 5 low or high?
5 is super weird.
Oh, 1 then.
Not weird?
Not weird.
Okay. I have a feeling this is going to completely flip the scale, this next one. This person, Betty Cook, in 1949, wanted to test the effect of eye irritation while trying to read a book when your eyes are full of smog.
Okay, cool.
So they made
I like Betty. She's
the smog tank.
God.
So what
That
this is,
reminds me of. Have you seen? So for the audio listeners, it's someone reading a book with a big bowl on their head, basically. A big, like, looks like a Tupperware container that's
like an
big
old
and
scuba diving
cylindrical.
helmet.
A bit like that, but perspex all the way around. Now, you must have seen that video of the Korean game show where they have a man and a woman with these sort of things on and they're full to the brim of water, and they crack an egg into the man's helmet,
Yes.
and he has to try and eat it, and they cut to the woman, and she just looks disappointed through water.
Yeah, this is a woman testing the effects of smog on people's eyes to see if they can read with smog in their eyes.
I don't get it. Like, is the idea that she is smogging herself?
Yes. If you notice where the goggles are, there's like smog injectors.
It's like torture.
But it's what she wanted to
Reed
test for some
catcher
reason.
in the rye.
I want you to be able to read the Bible in a chimney.
I have no understanding of when this would be useful.
I don't think it would.
A 4 on the weirdness scale.
Okay. Would you
And
buy
yes,
one?
I would buy it.
Yeah, a total flip. There you go. Right.
Total flip.
Next one, Joey. The snail
We-
pacer.
We are rattling through these.
Yeah. This is a snail pacer.
Is that a real thing, or is this an
I
AI
think that's
generated thing of?
I think that one's a mock-up. But the long and short of it was essentially a little wagon that you could tie to a snail with markings on the wheel to track how fast it was going.
This question, this whole episode is going to be me going, why?
Yeah.
Why?
There wasn't
Like,
much to
what-
do in the
what good is
1950s
that?
after World War II.
But what, like, there's nothing to do, and then there's tracking the pace of snails.
Yeah.
I don't. No.
No?
3 on the weirdness scale. Never buy anything like that.
Apparently the record was 3 feet in 5 minutes, according to the snail pace tracker.
Whoever
Which I feel like
tracked and monitored that pace, I hope they're lonely.
But like I feel like
I
this
know
could be
they're
accomplished with a
lonely.
ruler. Right?
Yeah, could have done.
Alright, now
How
here's
far was it, sorry?
3 feet in 5 minutes.
It's a long ruler.
It is. I do have this one here. It's actually somewhat useful to some people, I'm sure. Well, wait for
That's
it to
not
send.
you then.
Not
That's
me.
a big sex swing you've sent me there, Tim.
It's spiky. This is a vending machine for tanning.
I quite like that.
Yeah, 1949. You put in however much it was, and it would give you 30 seconds of spray-on tan from a hose.
It looks like one of those air pumps that you fill your tyre with at the petrol station or the gas
Yeah.
station. I like it. If you put them at the beach, you'd make a killing.
It was used at pools, beaches, and tennis courts in Chicago.
Forget
Does Chicago
about it,
have
Tim.
beaches?
Don't know.
I don't know.
Don't know.
Oh no, sorry. It was unveiled at the most fun sounding thing, the annual vending machine convention in Chicago.
What do you mean? That sounds great.
Oh, I've got snacks in this one. Wow,
What's in this one? Snacks
more fucking snacks.
and suntan.
Yeah, what the fuck? Something different.
Do you know what, Tim? I think if these were in use, it's a good thing. It would be. It would be really good. Yeah, I think 2 on the weirdness scale. Definitely recommend it.
Yeah,
I wouldn't buy one because that implies that I would start a
spray tanning
suntan
business,
vending machine spray tan thing. But yeah, I like it. I think it's a good idea.
All right, good. Now, how about this one? It sounds like something I would make up, but get ready for it. It's gas masks for horses.
Why would horses not need gas masks?
I don't know.
Now imagine chemical warfare. you and your old pal Shergar are... Tim, you look very confused.
Yeah, I've just seen who it's been developed by. It was developed by a group called Our Dumb Friends League.
Oh, cool. Yeah, you and your old pal Shergar are hanging out, and all this napalm comes in. And napalm's much worse than a gas mask, right?
Yep.
Tim, what gas would you need a gas mask for?
Uh,
Say you've got some smog in your eyes and you need a gas mask.
If you've got smog in your eyes, get your head out the tank.
Get your head out the tank, put a gas mask on. But why should your horse then be all smogged and gassed?
Well, the horse isn't trying to read.
Put it... But it can read, so put a gas
If a
mask
horse could
on it.
read, that'd be way more worthy of study than a horse gas mask.
How do they know how to follow the road signs?
I don't think they do. I think they're instructed by the rider.
No, they know how to follow the road signs.
I don't think they understand what a stop sign is. Because that
They
implies
do.
further reading.
Because they can read. That's why they're wearing a gas mask, not a smog mask.
Is it weird, Joey? Yes or no?
Well, I mean, it's weird, but it's a good idea.
Sure. And would you buy one? If you
I
had a
don't
horse.
own a horse. So
But if you
no.
did have a horse.
No, because I don't own a gas mask. If I owned a gas mask, I'd buy one for my horse.
Do you remember there was that rumour of that girl who bought a horse for 20 quid in the Henley market?
It was a cow, wasn't it?
I thought it was a horse.
No, I thought that the parents went off, gave
The
this
haircuts or whatever.
girl, gave this girl £20. They went off for a haircut, and she came back with a cow.
Yeah, thank you, Henley and Arden, for that cool rumour.
Henley and Arden, bullshit rumours about cows and haircuts and ice cream.
It's quite a nice place, actually, Henley and Arden.
It's a lovely place.
Yeah.
It's a lovely
Right, Joey.
place.
Next invention. It is, drum roll please, a record
Oh,
player
no,
for your
hold on,
car.
hold on.
A record player for your car.
Okay.
I think this one was probably... I'm not going to call it necessary, but fucking CDs and tapes weren't out then.
Think about it now. You could have DJ booth in your car. You
That
could be
does make
fucking
sense.
scratching as you're going.
Sorry, I've just seen the next invention, and it is completely pointless. So
I mean, Tim, I'll be honest with you. We've covered smog goggles, a snail racer, and a hairbrush that is not a hairbrush, it's a shoe brush. If the next one is more pointless, I'll be impressed.
okay, well, give me a quick rating on the record player, and I'll get the next one out.
It's fine.
Fine. Like a 2 on the weirdness. Would you buy one if you lived in the 50s?
No.
No. All right. Well, what about? Wait for it.
Do you want a drum roll?
No, it's all good. It's upside down phonograph.
I don't get it.
It's just a turntable that can play music while it's upside down.
Tim, I was really hoping for this, that we'd get some modern things that say they sell this at Walmart, but this is just showing that people in the 50s had way too much time.
Well, I'm going to breeze past the upside down phonograph and bring you the neck brush, which looks like a torture device.
Oh my god, the fact that the child in the picture is crying profusely. Tim, I can't put that in the episode. That looks like a torture picture.
It's a brush that cleans a child neck without the use of soap or water.
And the child looks like it's such a fun idea. Tim, they took that from Saw.
It looks like a saw trap.
That is, I can't put that picture in.
Just carve the top of his
Genuinely,
head.
I don't want to put that in. That's horrible.
All right.
In fact,
when
I'm
you put
deleting it because I don't want to see it. Do you know when you sent me that picture of Claudia Winkleman as a cake? It was on my Discord as the
Forgot about
first thing
that.
I saw for about 3 weeks, and it was like Momo. It gave me fucking trauma every time I saw it. So I've genuinely gone and deleted the photo you just sent me because it's traumatic.
It's a horrible picture.
Momo neck brush.
All right. Weirdness scale.
10.
It's broken the scale but twice over.
Yeah.
And would you buy one?
No, it's cruel.
All right. What about wait for it.
Tim, are these all from the 50s?
Yes. The pipe
Well,
for
hold
two.
on. I'm going to break the rules. The pipe for two.
Yeah.
Lady and the Tramp of Lung Cancer.
No, it's a pipe that splits into two mouthpieces so two people can smoke the same tobacco at the same
It's
time.
Lady and the Tramp for lung cancer.
Yeah.
That's awful. Why? Delilah.
I feel like you're going to get a list of modern inventions that sucked.
I am doing exactly that.
Hang on, I'm going to go look for...
You have one more, Tim, and then I'm moving on to the modern ones. Because these ones from the 50s are terrible.
Hang on. Hold on.
Come on, anytime you like.
I'm looking for one. What about...
Tim, while you're looking, here's one. This is the Fizz bike. So, Tim...
I looked at this one.
The Fizz bike is a bicycle that you have to step into a harness to use. The frame comes over your shoulders. Can you imagine falling off of this bike?
It would suck. First thing that would happen is you'd hit your face on the handlebars on the way down.
Yeah.
Because you're effectively suspended.
If you lifted your feet off the floor and your hands off the handlebars, you wouldn't even need to fall off the bike to smash your face into the handlebars.
No.
Why?
I don't know. Like I've read that apparently you don't need to pedal, you just put your feet on like these things on the back wheel and it does it for you.
Awful. Tim, we spoke about this, didn't we? I'm sure we spoke about this.
What is this?
This is
Tomatatan.
Tomatatan.
Yeah.
We spoke about Tomatatan.
I think so, but for those who might not remember, this Japanese man invented a robot that sits on his shoulders and feeds him tomatoes while he runs.
Okay, Tim, weird the scale.
For the bike, I'm going to go with like a 3. It's those people who ride around on monowheels around cities and like, oh yeah, I'm cool.
I've never seen a monowheel.
I have seen. There's a guy who is, I guess he lives near my office in Bristol, but he rides up and down Victoria Street fairly regularly with his mate, filming TikToks on his monowheel.
Worst kind of human.
Yeah. But for Tomatatan, I'm giving it a 1. I love this thing. But like, and maybe it's my experience of having seen some interesting stuff when going around Tokyo, but this is pretty par for the course for some of the inventions I've seen.
I love Tomatatan because it's clearly been heavily engineered. This is not a prototype.
No, this is something that has gone through rigorous testing.
Rigorous testing. And Tim, I'm going to do one more final one and then I'll pass back to you.
Oh, okay.
This is from the 60s, but this is cool as fuck. Look at that. Goodyear made these glowing tyres.
I saw these. They were cool.
How cool is that? I mean, they are lit by light bulbs inside the wheel, which makes you think if you went over a speed bump, you'd fill your tyre with glass. But until then, they're very cool.
I'm looking at... Okay, this Reddit thread isn't particularly helpful. I was looking at, like, what is the worst invention according to Reddit. Okay, now we talked about this guy, Joey. I don't remember his name. Oh, there it is. It's right in the bottom picture.
Here to tell me about the man who turned himself into a robot.
No. It was the guy who made the parachute coat.
I told you this story. We did a whole weird history on him. He hit the ground so hard, the frozen ground outside the Eiffel Tower, that the indent was 2.5 inches.
Why is the Sega Dreamcast on this list of the world's worst technology? Chewing gum? Plastic bags? This guy's got a bias of some sort.
Bias of some sort.
Alright, here we go. I've gone to BuzzFeed. And it's 19.
God, Tim, with that podcast now.
It's 19 inventions that were supposed to make our lives easier, but instead it made them much harder.
Okay.
There's an app for everything.
Right.
Do you agree? Do you what do you think? Harder, easier?
I don't understand what you're talking about. There is already an app for everything.
Well, that's the point. It was supposed to make things easier, but BuzzFeed is saying that it makes life harder.
I don't get it. What are you talking about?
It's just what BuzzFeed have said.
But this is about inventions. This is like made up bullshit inventions by BuzzFeed. Tim, I've realised that there's a structure to Two Blokes from right now. We come up with an idea, you say something outlandish and bullshit, and I get angry about it.
Alright, what about Google Glass?
Yeah, stupid invention.
I kind of wanted one.
Do you want the MetaQuest goggles?
No, I think... wait, is that the VR goggles?
Yeah.
I think I'd prefer Valve's one, but
Okay.
I do like wireless VR as an option. I think that is the way that it should have gone.
Yeah, I agree. It was pretty cool. Tim, I've sent you one last one in the thing, and then
What is this? What the hell am I looking at? The chicken of the sea? Its own aquatic propulsion device may not be what it's quacked up to be. However, it may go well with the mermaid machine. What the hell is the mermaid machine? But it's just got a picture of a crudely drawn man with like some sort of ice cream scoop nip harness.
You know what's really funny about it? Is the website I'm on, there is no mention of a mermaid machine apart from on that image.
But like, is it that he's got oars stuck to his nips? And he's going to, like, wade through the water with that?
Yes. He would be face down at the time as well. If you're interested, Tim, if you're interested, that's the patent. This is patented.
Okay, hang on. we're pivoting. Funniest patents.
Oh, I'm already on that. Bizarre inventions.
What have we got? Give me something, Reddit. There is a guy who owns a patent for a stick.
Right, Tim, I'm calling time of death on this episode.
Yeah?
Episodes 1 and 2 of this season were bangers. This was not one of them.
Look, he's patented it as an animal toy, but it's just a stick.
Right, Tim, will this episode see the light of day?
Yeah.